My show takes me to a lot of international grocery stores, and if I have learned one thing, there is a lot of really cool food out there that I have no idea about. So I thought, we've had people share dishes with us, we've had people share how to order delivery food with us, why don't I have them share how to shop with us? So today I'm in Woodside, Queens, in a neighborhood that's also known as Little Manila, outside of Phil-Am Grocer. And my friend Jeanelle is gonna show us all how to shop with a little more knowledge down the aisles of a Filipino grocery store. Let's go.
My name is Jeanelle Castro, and I was born in Manila, Philippines. The Philippines is a huge melting pot of cultures. We've got ingredients from the islands as well as outside influences from colonization and migration. I can spend hours in a Filipino grocery store because there's still a lot of stuff that you can take in, and I'm so excited to walk you through one.
These noodles, they're huge. They have it fresh. I need these for an episode, so check.
You'll see a lot of canned goods in a Filipino grocery store, and that's a product of American troops coming into the Philippine Islands during the wars. If I had to have you try 3 canned items from a Filipino store, it would be a good brand of corned beef. My family's favorite brand is Delimondo corned beef, Spam, and sardines in tomato sauce. I could eat that all day.
Interestingly enough, they don't actually have a Filipino brand corned beef here. They have an Australian one, a New Zealand one, a Brazilian one. But if you're looking for a good corned beef recipe from Philippines, I make corn salog on the channel, and it is honestly absolutely delicious. And you could obviously use any of these corned beefs. There are a lot of options for sardines with tomato sauce, all from the Philippines too. Like this one has chili in it. This one's just plain. There's a bunch of like different oils down there. I know that tinned fish is a trend right now, but canned fish is also worthy of your time and effort.
I feel like people talk about banana ketchup a lot, but I think the vinegars in a Filipino store are super underrated.
I have never seen so many vinegars in my life. This is so interesting. I had no idea that like flavored vinegar like this was a thing, and I'm very into it.
You can get vinegars that are made from coconut.
This is so cool looking. Only $3.79.
Sugarcane.
Super cool.
Spiced with chilies and so much more. They are way tastier than white distilled vinegar, and if you add it to your dishes and let it stew a little bit, it makes your dishes pop.
I think this one's gonna come home with me. It's like, this is just cool how they're like really full of stuff.
Or you can just use it as a dip for something that's super fatty, like fried pork or fried chicken.
Ooh, this one's like fancy. For dipping, dressing, cooking, and much more. So much more than just vinegar.
Bagoong are varieties of fermented fish, shrimp, or krill, and there's a ton of different types. They are pretty pungent and they can really stink up your refrigerator, but you add a little bit to your dish and it gives it this depth of like umami flavor that you can't get with a lot of other ingredients. I'd get the one in a small jar. It's dark brown and it's a sauteed shrimp paste.
Oh, I know this paste well. I actually had this with raw green mango and I did dip it, and it's powerful. I'll say that. It's a powerful taste.
Whoa, that shrimp paste is something else. It is very shrimpy.
I'd recommend cooking with bagoong first versus maybe dipping something in it, and if you want some Filipino recipes, I can help with that.
This is one of the first dishes I ever made on my channel. Oh my god. Nostalgia.
Mang Tomas is kind of like that gem that a lot of Filipinos use, but I feel like isn't as talked about outside of the community.
I like his hat.
It's kind of like a cheat, savory, and sweet sauce. It's really good.
I have never even heard of this sauce. It's thinner than I expected. I guess I don't really know what I expected, but if Jeanelle says it's good, it's going in.
You can have it at room temperature, or I like heating it up, and then you can dip fried pork, fried chicken, you can add it on your rice, and it just like makes it taste so good. So for noodles, we have a bajillion types of noodles in Filipino cuisine.
Noodles, noodles, noodles.
The most popular one though is called Pancit behon.
These are not the right noodles, but I use these to make an instant noodle sandwich from Philippines using pandesal bread, which they do have here, which was so good. These instant noodles are the best. Boom, behon. These are the noodles Jeanelle recommended.
Use that to make Filipino pancit, the most popular type of noodle dish that you'll probably hear about.
A brick, but they look really good. Going in.
If you're in the chips section,
Currently in the chips section, what do I look for?
my 3 that I would recommend people try would be Clover chips, sweet corn, and boy bawang. So sweet corn kind of looks like little cheese ball puffs, but instead of cheese, they're flavored with sweet corn. It's so good.
Puff sweet corn ones. Finding everything.
Boy bawang is kind of like corn nuts, but they're smaller and they're easier to chew. I think they're crunchier, and I also think they taste a lot better.
Boy.
There's a lot of flavors of boy bawang. They're all fantastic, but you can start with the garlic flavor. And Clover chips are interesting because they're kind of soft yet crunchy at the same time. And they also have all these other flavors, but you can start off with the cheese flavor. So while you're there, also look for this packet of dry seasoning called Sinigang mix.
They have a lot of these spice blends, which I think is like one of the best ways to cook out of a new culture, because then you don't have to invest in like tons of different spices. Like, you can just buy the one bag and boom, you're in. But Jeanelle is recommending a very specific one.
The sinigang mix is a really fast way to make sinigang, which is a sour soup from the Philippines. It's my favorite soup. It's so good.
Okay, this is the one that Jeanelle recommended, the sinigang mix. Hot. This looks good though. I love tamarind flavor, so going in.
If you want any drinks, the Philippines has some delicious tropical juices like mango juice, calamansi juice, or guava juice. Calamansi is a tiny citrus fruit and it's got some floral notes to it. It smells really good.
They have frozen packets of calamansi juice here, and it just says that you can add it to a glass of water or cook with it. And I actually need this for a recipe, so going in.
It's very refreshing and it's so good if you mix it in with some cold water and some honey. We use this like you would lemon. We also squeeze this on top of maybe some dishes like pancit. Then for a nice quick Filipino breakfast, you can grab some frozen pre-marinated meats.
All of these are the marinated meats and they all look really good.
They're marinated a little more on the sweeter side, and you can just cook them on a pan with a little bit of water until it caramelizes.
They have the frozen meats too, and like here's the marinated pork and marinated chicken. It says nice that it's pre-marinated. I like that. Should I get one? I'm gonna get pork.
Then you can serve it with some steamed rice, an over easy egg, and then maybe some chopped up tomatoes, mango, or cucumber. That is a delicious Filipino breakfast called silog.
Okay, this is actually an Indonesian instant coffee. It's literally one of my favorites, but I found a Filipino one. So I'm gonna take this one home to try because I'm a big instant coffee girly.
In a Filipino grocery store, there's a whole array of ingredients that you can use for a dessert called halo-halo.
Welcome to the jelly section.
Halo-halo is a sweet shaved ice dessert from the Philippines, and you can add in sweet beans, jellies, and fruits. So you'll probably find those in this section.
Okay, so like I've made halo-halo on my channel and I had to buy 1,000,000 jars. There's an all-in-one jar. The jellies, the beans, like that would have saved me a lot of money and like pantry space. This is great. So if you want to try halo-halo, you can buy everything in one. Jeanelle didn't recommend this, but let me recommend one to you. I used this in one of my very first toast episodes to make kaya toast out of Singapore. If you like sweet toast spreads, get yourself a jar of this coconut jam. It is life-changing. It is so delicious. Ice cream. Oh, buko salad. I've made buko salad. I made buko salad as a salad on the channel, and it was like a sweet fruit salad. I feel like as an ice cream, this would be really good. Avocado ice cream. I just had avocado ice cream in my avocado episode that I made, kind of. I mean, it wasn't ice cream actually, but it was close. Also, that's probably bomb.
My favorite Filipino sweets are not like candies or anything. They're called kakanin, which are Filipino rice-based desserts. You can usually find them in the bakery section. Hopefully your local Filipino store has some pretty good ones. And if they do, grab some kuchinta, which kind of look like little brown patties made with tapioca flour. It's chewy. If you put some freshly grated coconut and sugar on top, oh my gosh. I ate that for breakfast when I was a kid. And bibingka is a pretty popular rice cake. It's typically served during the holidays, but you can get it year-round. I like it because it's a little bit sweet and salty. The best ones have a slice of salted egg on top. Those are the best.
They didn't have it pre-made here, but we have the box mix version of it, which seems pretty easy, although one part of the instructions here does say to empty a 1-gallon ice cream can and half fill with charcoal. I don't have charcoal here in New York City. There is an oven instruction though. Still possible. This one's pretty interesting. It's going in the cart.
Those are my recommendations. There are so many more options. We barely scratched the surface, but I guess we gotta start somewhere.
Got a lot. Well, this was really a great experience. Thank you. Oh my God. Okay.
Before we eat in the Philippines, we typically say kain na. In a household of 5 kids, that's usually yelled out by our parents so that they can get us gathered around the dinner table together. So, kain na.
Hey.
I think you should try this one. It's
Oh
for you
my
guys.
God, really? Wow, thank you.
Anytime.
Oh
See you
my
next time.
gosh. Okay, yeah, bye. Oh my God. Today was a total success. Check the description for the entire shopping list that I was able to do, and let me know what other grocery stores you'd like to learn more about. I will see you all in my next episode.